PCW faithful viewing around the world. Here in Wilmington, California, it's time for your main event of the evening. This contest is one fall with a 60-minute time limit for the PCW Ultra Heavyweight Championship. Your official in charge of the action when the bell rings is Senior Official Rick Knox. Introducing first, our challenger. He is the current PCW Ultra Light Heavyweight Champion from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in earlier today at 197 pounds. The International King of Swerve, Strickland. His opponent is your current reigning, defending Ultra Heavyweight Champion from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing 95 kilos, Pentagon Jr. One fall for the Ultra Heavyweight Championship.
Stage is set for our historic championship main event that pits champion versus champion. However, it's only the title of that man. The PCW Ultra Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. Shane Strickland looking to become a double division champion, but not if the champ has anything to say. We talked about some of the big key wins of Shane Strickland in the light heavyweight division. How about the heavyweight champion taking on the likes of Sami Callihan? We saw how devastating he can be. Defeated Callihan in a cage, did Penta. Avenged the previous loss and beat the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam. Faced Homicide. Won the title originally from Johnny Ultra. Who's who? Both these guys, two of the very best in the planet.
Penta coming from a proud family and raising a proud one as well. You can see those two children with the Mexican flag. Right after top border patrol out here of all things, get beat up. And this heavyweight match is underway. Penta versus Strickland.
Yeah, Penta, the champion, both men champion, but the heavyweight champion, wearing red. If he heard those words from Border Patrol, I gotta believe the champion was seeing red, as if he needed more reason to be fired up. The crowd here, the faithful, certainly fired up as well. Amazing atmosphere in the house, in the Ultratorium tonight, Christian.
As always, I talk a lot of trash about these fans, but they're some of the best fans on the planet.
So much respect here in the house for both great champions. Even Steven, you got to think on paper, these two, and certainly the crowd reaction as well, right down the middle.
Oh, huge right hand from Swerve.
Having no part of that, and fittingly enough, it was the ultimate Swerve, the light heavyweight champion, coming out and challenging to this main event matchup, a title match we never thought we'd see. Big shot there by Pentel Cerro Miedo. Stops the challenger in his tracks, but what a knee! Rocks him, does Strickland. Sling blade there by the champion, and how do you think that Strickland fares here in the heavyweight division going up?
He's a really big light heavyweight, Todd, and so the fact is that he's not too far off. He has to cut down to get even qualified for that light heavyweight matchups that he has and defend that title around his waist. And, right now against Penta, he's holding it up. He's holding up his end of the bargain like a heavyweight.
And on the other side, Penta not the heaviest of the heavyweight division you would come to see, so not the discrepancy you might think of a light heavyweight champion going up to the heavyweight division.
Very, very well matched in size from these two men. And remember, folks, this match is for the PCW Ultra heavyweight title, but it is not for the light heavyweight title. Both men coming in at heavyweight today. And what an opportunity for Shane Strickland to become a 2-division champion at the end of this show, PCW believe.
And although countouts and disqualifications are technically in play, as we've seen historically in ultra heavyweight title matchups, as right there Rick Knox not even administering a count, a lot of leniency when the title's on the line. We want to see a winner.
Yeah, and this is ballet compared to what we just saw with War Beast. Chairs flying and guardrails flying. And look at that, now he's trying to actually maybe unmask him, Todd. He's
taking a page out of the book of the likes of Sami Callihan in the past.
Swerve Strickland going after the back of that mask where it ties up. And how it's so important for luchadors to have their mask. It's part of the honor code of being a luchador rather.
Right, but then you take your mind off the prize there. You become preoccupied with preserving that instead of preserving the heavyweight title right now. This is not a Lucha de Apuestas matchup. The mask is not on the line, but the championship of Penta is.
If you get rid of the mask, then you can finally show everybody how ugly Penta is. And maybe they'll just forfeit and Shane will walk away with the title anyway.
Well, many have tried and some have succeeded to take the mask from Penta right here. PCW Ultra, namely OVE and Sami Callihan. Penta was quickly covered up, but now getting covered up with strikes by the light heavyweight champion, who's got one speed thus far, and it is full speed ahead at the heavyweight title holder. Into the cover now, lateral press. Penta kicks.
Only a 1 count there. You're going to need a lot more to try to take the championship away from Penta, as he goes right back after, grabbing that mask and mocking the zero fear hand gesture made famous by Penta.
Like deliberate disrespect here by Swerve. Penta was looking for the rope there to break the hold and break the attempt to take off his mask.
Penta popped up, but ate a shot to the body, and Shane Strickland looks as good as he's ever looked. Physique's on point. He's got his opponent on the ropes. And that opponent is Penta El Cero Miedo, one of the best wrestlers on the planet. And Shane dominating right now, in for the cover. That's twice now. He's only able to get 1.
The challenger and a champion in his own right, Shane Strickland, has dominated the time of possession offensively here in the last few minutes. And Penta El Cero Miedo, the heavyweight champ, notoriously a fast starter. I mean, he usually gets the jump on you. Not the case here. Again, just showing how well matched they are when champions collide.
Shane dragging the body of Penta back to the center. I think he wants to show his submission skills here, trying to get the champion to tap out and win a title that way.
Chance of Cero Miedo and let's go Strickland. And grapevining the legs and now just driving the knees into the canvas. Thought Swerve was going to go for a surfboard, but a swerve again indeed, now going for the cover. Gets 2 there.
Yeah, able to hook that leg on the outside and get a little bit more leverage. And you can see Penta tired, and I mean, he's not only having to defend his title, he's having to defend his wardrobe. Strick's going right after that mask, which causes a huge distraction for a legend like Penta. You can hear these fans.
That's an excellent point. It really keeps the champion off balance. And Strickland, not beyond playing the mind games. He'll take every edge, every advantage he can take to get the victory, and this would be a huge one to make history. Wow, look at the speed of the champion, though. Snaps off the head scissors takedown, beautifully executed there by El Cero Miedo.
Oh my
God.
God.
To be undone the other way, wow.
Shane Strickland so fast, now both men thinking the same thing. Dang.
Both go upstairs, what? An exchange, and we are back to square one. Great minds think alike, and both champions looking for similar offense, and you see the results now.
Indeed, as Rick Knox doing a double count here. What a shame it would be to double count these men out. It won't look like that'll happen now.
Again, a match we never expected to see until the closing minutes of Possessed, and one we're certainly glad that we are seeing. 619 variation right to the midsection. The fluidity of motion of Swerve, incredible, but nice counter there. Hard and heavy into the post. Goes Strickland, courtesy Cero Miedo. Oh, beautiful roll up, drove him into the canvas as well. That was incredible.
Absolutely incredible by Penta, our PCW Ultra champion, and he wanted to put Shane away, and he was so close, just 2.5 there, as Rick Knox was right on top of it.
You can just sense the atmosphere in the room. The faithful know that they are witnessing, as we are and as the people at home are, something special. Silencio, por favor. Well, it's take home Eli Everfly, Fatu, and the areola of Shane Strickland night.
Yeah. He literally chopped the hell out of the sternum and chest of Shane Strickland, whose championship hopes are dwindling right in front of him.
A swerve of his own as Pentel Cero Miedo goes downstairs with a thunderous leg kick that took the rug right from under Shane Strickland.
Shane Strickland could probably feel that leg kick through the femur. It was so devastating and violent. And now he looks to go after other appendages. We've seen this before, Todd. Thank God Strick was able to fight out there.
We've seen that grotesque armbar that the champion will lock in. Just rearrange the body. And now both champion and challenger battling on the apron.
Will he look for a pile driver here? What's going on? That's a dangerous area on that ring apron.
Looks like he's thinking here that Foley-esque pile driver, but now hooking and thinking fear factor.
Shane trying to fight back though, using his strength to hook the arms, staying in that crouched position.
He was squatting down in lieu of sprawling out because his legs were hooked, and sound defense there by Strickland, who scores with the Death Valley driver and might put the death nail in the title reign of Penta.
Strickland able to fight out and put Penta in a fireman's carry, then driving his head onto the ring apron. That was devastating.
Maybe thinking swerve stomp, that variation of La Lanza.
That's it.
Oh, poetic justice here. History made no.
So close as we see the swerve stomp. Wow.
He's put away a whole lot of people with that, Christian Cole. And not enough here. Between the swerve stomp and that JML driver, that has scored him tons of victories. But he's got the champion, El Cero Miedo, in a compromising position to be sure. But what can he do to put him away? Boy, history nearly made there. Thank you again for watching live, and you are being treated to a classic war here in an incredible atmosphere. More electricity than perhaps ever before in the Ultratorium, and that is certainly saying something.
Shane Strickland in full control right now, looking to finally capture the PCW Ultra Heavyweight title. Can he do it?
It's really that World Cup atmosphere here between two world-class athletes. Elevator going down. Anything you can do, I can do better. La Lanza!
And that landed right on the button for Penta. Will he retain his title? A cover. And only two.
And now it's the challenger, Shane Strickland, showing a whole lot of heart, determination, and moxie to survive. Both have eaten some heavy artillery. Both have eaten those big double stomps. But they live the fight on, at least for the moment.
Penta trying to get the crowd behind him, but he needs to get in there and try to put away the light heavyweight champion and keep his crown. Shane is so dangerous so quickly.
And the atmosphere here electric, hooking him up. He was thinking fear factor, but the momentum took Swerve up and over. Swerve, in kind, was looking to put him away with the JML driver, but Penta was able to avoid that for the moment. Look out here, Penta driver.
Oh my God, that could be it.
No, it is not, sir. Not yet.
Just two. And Shane Strickland able to live, and this match continues. Shane's alive in this championship match.
Because they come from two different divisions, I never really realized how closely the offense of these two champions mimic one another. That Penta driver very close and reminiscent of the JML driver. Both men used the double stomp. Boy, this is a dream match.
Penta looking for a submission now. He's able to pin one arm back, and now that's that arm bar we talked about. That vicious arm-breaking arm bar.
Those ligaments are screaming. Penta wrenches back. Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Hard to watch.
Shane Strickland's arm just went back in places and ways it shouldn't have gone.
And it makes it that much more difficult to counter a fear factor or a Penta driver.
Without a left arm, how are you going to continue to fight?
The champion indicating that it's the beginning of the end, but a huge clutch knee strike there by Shane Strickland, who is now exposing the knee and bolstering an effective weapon here, as it's going to be bone on bone. And
massive knee from Shane Strickland in the center. And that might have knocked out the heavyweight champion of the world. This might be the chance for Strickland. He can't use that left arm, Todd. He wants to apply a submission here, but his left arm's completely numb.
Oh no, we talked about fighting fire with fire, and even Steven again. And you got two one-armed men now doing battle for the richest prize in PCW Ultra.
Shane Strickland seems to have no use in that left arm. And now it is the left arm of the champion Penta, which also appears to be numb.
Perhaps thinking swerve stomp again. Can he hit it? Yes, he can.
He got him.
Can he cover though? Swerve is in pain, a sacrifice.
Is this Shane's moment?
It is not, says senior official Rick Knox. What in the hell is it going to take? Two swerve stomps, not enough. Both men have ripped the arm almost clearly off the body of their opponent. Unreal. No matter what either man does at this point, it's going to hurt not only their opponent, but themselves, Christian Cole.
Yep. You can see now both men with one arm only. They're going to fight it out anyway. With this prize ringside, this PCW Ultra heavyweight title, so important to both of them.
And so fitting again, if you want to talk parallels. The only two-time champion in Penta taking on the would-be two-division champion. That would be a first in Strickland. Something's got to give.
Something's got to give indeed. And if I know Strick, if I know Shane, it won't be him. He's fought too hard to get this opportunity, and he's taking it to the champion.
I don't think you're going to see another swerve stomp after that. A just vicious leg kick. Somebody's going to have to, the sweet guy's going to have to come up and clean up the
sawdust.
Look
at that though, Penta with that left arm, unable to hook Shane. He can't extend that left arm fully. It just looks weak, it looks numb.
Yeah, what a counter. I mean, you're right. At some point, your body just gives out and goes numb. Either one of these guys might pass out from the pain.
Big elbow as the heavyweight champion tries to fight out and get a better position with the use of only one arm.
I would say it comes down to who has more in the tank, but each has suffered an equal amount. Look out here, flip pile driver, one of his favorites by the champ, and high impact at this point in the matchup has got to do it.
Penta's rolling over, trying to get into the cover here, Todd.
Back to the light heavyweight division for Strickland. No, sir, not yet, my goodness.
Wow, so close. Penta nearly retains his heavyweight title. Shane Strickland, with no use of his left arm, continues to fight. You might hate his attitude, or you might not like his swag and his confidence, but the fact is you can't question the heart of Strickland, who's fighting for a title here with one arm.
Oh, whoever's laying in wait for the next shot at either light heavyweight title or the heavyweight title, I don't know if there's going to be anything left of either champion by the time we get to January. This has been a hellacious, evenly matched title matchup like we have never seen. This has been incredible. One for the books.
Both men attacking the left arm now. There's a huge target on each's left arm. It's almost as Penta's asking for the pain. Thought better though, caught it.
Nice counter, suckered him in. Did Cero Miedo. Inzaguri thundering off the walls of the Ultratorium. Uh-oh, look out here. Oh, the flip pile driver on the apron. You gotta be kidding me.
Shane Strickland might be absolutely out on the outside. Look at him, unconscious on the cold cement floor.
From bell to bell, these two have taken each other to hell, but who is gonna walk or crawl away with the gold? Advantage, Pentel Cero Miedo at the moment with that flip pile driver on the apron.
Why isn't he pinning him? Penta should be pinning Shane. Instead, he's looking to do more damage. He assisted his own left arm with his right.
There it is.
And got it.
There it is.
And
Fear
that's
factor. And I'm afraid this classic is coming to a close.
It's a nice
That's
run.
That's gonna do it. Say goodnight. There are no words. There are no words, Christian Cole.
What the hell?
I've used up every cliche, everything I've got, and I've been around a long time. I almost think we should just sit back and watch this as fans, because what else are we gonna say about what these two are putting each other through?
How the hell did he just kick out? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. That didn't just happen, did it?
I think the words from 1984 of Pat Patterson were never so apropos. I don't even want to talk. I want to watch the match.
You could actually see some of the feeling coming back into the left arm of Penta there, Todd. And Shane using that top rope to deliver that beautiful enziguri, and both men now starting to gain a little bit of feeling in their left arms.
Well, you got to wonder if it's feeling or if they've just gone completely numb to the pain at this point. I think the pain receptors are taking the rest of the night off at this point. This has been something to behold. Two great champions, but only one will call himself heavyweight champion when this thing ends. But how on earth is it going to end?
Look at Shane swerve. Trying to pump, feeling back into the arm, comes in with a swerve stomp on the outside, which hung Penta up and flipped his body onto that cement. Using the guardrail, Shane Strickland taking advantage of the environment around the ring.
Swerve proving me wrong. I didn't think he was capable of executing another swerve stomp, but he did in his attempts to execute the championship reign of Pentel Cero Miedo, now perched on the second rope with a prone champion on the outside and a swerve stomp driving Penta right into the concrete floor.
That's two swerve stomps in a row. He has to get Penta's body into the ring. Try and push him towards the center if he can.
Well, you want to double it up perhaps if you want to be a double champion, and that's what's going through the mind Oh, Strickland, he wants to be the first to do it, the first two-division champion in PCW, but easier said than done when the man holding the heavyweight title is Pentel Miedo.
Shane going up. Will he look for a third one? Will he get the swerve stomp?
Good Lord, get ready, Michael Simmons. This whole match has been a highlight reel. Swerve stomp again. Into the cover. He's got him centered.
What is happening? What the hell is happening?
I mean, is it just pure instinct at this point? How are these guys?
It has to be.
How are the synapses even firing in their brains anymore to try and counter?
I can't believe what I just saw. Another kick out. 3 swerve stomps. What does it take to beat the champion?
Look out here. Oh, he went for
rolled
the
him
JBL
up.
driver. What a counter. It could come down to fundamental wrestling now the other way. We've seen it all. You talk about the full spectrum of professional wrestling at PCW Ultra. Yeah, that's been this match. We've seen everything. Oh my God!
Shit!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! No! Oh my God! He got it! New champion!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new PCW Ultra Heavyweight Champion, Shane Swerve Strickland.
We saw it all match. He worked on that mask in the beginning of the match before working on the arm. Shane Strickland with a brilliant plan all day, and it was the mask and the distraction from the removing of Penta's mask that was the story in this match. We have a new PCW Ultra Heavyweight Champion, Shane Swerve Strickland.
I'll tell you what, this is not exaggeration. I cannot believe what we've just seen, literally. What a match between two great champions, and now the double champion claiming the double prize. The mask of the former champion Pentel Miedo and the Ultra Heavyweight Championship to add to his collection. I guess you could just call him the Ultra Champion.
I mean, incredible. Incredible. I'm speechless. Penta trying to find a way to cover his face to preserve that lucha honor.